Yo, what up? We just pulled off another track, man. That's right, we did it. We recorded a new track. Produced by, the instrumental is by DeMiro. Sin, a 495L4. Raps, title of the track, That's the Difference. Published 16 November 2019. Saturday, that is today, this evening, tonight, depending on your parallax view of the universe. This is 495L4 Rap Group. I am one Sir Grove, podcasting here on C4CW, casting 495 celebrities. That's us worldwide. Man, check out the track. We've got it up. There is it'll eventually migrate over to Reverb Nation. We're kind of shuffling some stuff around a little bit. We do have a video up, link, and it's also podcasted. So when I podcast, it goes from podcast to YouTube. So if you go to my Twitter account, Twitter/AON Records, pops right up. You can get the track. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you're on this podcast, you can just dial back one episode, and it's right there. Again, the track is by Sen, fellow rap group member, Sen, a 495L4 rap group. He just released, published, that is, we did as a team, the rap that he raps to, his rap titled, That's the Difference. And it just went live on the internet worldwide. So you can get it and check it out. It's real dope, man. I mean, shit, man. It bumps. It bumps in my whip, man. In my spacecraft, that shit is bumping, and it's clean as a fucking whistle. Couple things, man. Sen says in the rap, I haven't confirmed the following with him, but he talks about, being from the dark. Now, there's the dark side of the Riverside. That's a section of the Riverside neighborhood that we're from. There's a section of the Riverside that is known as the dark side of the Riverside. So when you're in the Riverside neighborhood, there is a section of it that is a darker side of the Riverside hood. It's the dark side. Streetlights don't work over there, man. In fact, there are none. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, the dark side of the Riverside's a trip, man. It's along the river, and part of it, it's right along the river, and it's a historic district, man. And there's a lot of energy over there, man. You've got the river, and then you have this historic district that started the EVT. The Riverside district is what started the EVT, Everett, Washington. And there's a lot of energy over there, man. They used to have brothels. It was the red light district. You could dial back on the podcast, man, to the episode where I talk about how the city of Everett was formed. And the city of Everett that was formed down along the river originally, city of Everett came to be formed, that is founded by East Coast aristocrats, believe it or not. East Coast aristocrats. They're the ones that actually financed the expedition, the exploratory search out to the Pacific Northwest to find land that was suitable for development of a new town and new communities north of Seattle, Washington. That's right. And they found this area that became the historic Riverside district. And when it was first founded, before it was officiated, when they started to develop it, I've talked about this before, it's right out of the history books. When they first found it, the scouts that found it, they didn't want for the East Coast aristocrats who sent them out there, they didn't want for the East Coast aristocrats to know that they had struck pay dirt. They wanted it for their own. So the East Coast aristocrats, they grew suspicious, and they sent additional teams out to find out what was going on. And there was a bit of an issue, as you can imagine. The Riverside District was originally mud. It was basically, like what you'd see in the TV show, in the series called Deadwood. That was the Riverside District, man, right along the river, right there. Just like Deadwood. Similar shit. Hookers, brothels, boozing, like you name it, man. Out west shit. Out west type shit, like old fucking Wild West. So that's the neighborhood that I come from. That's where I'm from. That's where 495L4 is from. And during the time, man, that it was like the show Deadwood, before our time, when the Riverside neighborhood, historic Riverside neighborhood, was in its creation stages, it with all the hookers and the crime and corruption and the brothels and the boozing and all this kind of stuff, a neighborhood organization formed called the Secret Committee of 20. Was it Secret Committee of 21? 22? 21? Secret Mandela Effect. Whoa. I almost said Secret Committee of 22, but I don't think that's right. Pretty sure it's the Secret Committee of 21. Yes, I think, man, at least in this universe, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But there were 21 individuals, I believe, or something to that effect. And they would go out in the streets, man, and they would crime fight as vigilantes. Secret Committee. So, flash forward over 100 years beyond that, into the late 1900s, that would be the 20th century. That's when 495 emerged, before L4 came to exist. And when 495 materialized, we created our own secret committee. That's right, our own secret committee. And there are clearly more than 21 of us, but we did so, this is true, we did so in the lineage of the secret committee before us. And so in that rite of passage, in that lineage of the Riverside Hood, we have our own secret organization, which is an overtly secret organization, obviously. Fraternity, sorority, because it's not just men, it's women as well. Riverside neighborhood, man, is a historic district. We call it the Riverside Hood, and there have been a lot of different iterations of it over time. Right now, there is an opioid crisis and, other issues, man. And it really was plagued by gangs, drugs, crime in the late 80s into the 1990s and early 2000s. Now listen, it's not the entire Riverside District that has had these issues, but it's had its fair share of issues. So we're going to look this up. Hold on. While I've got y'all here, by the way, thank you for tuning in. If you are true fans, as opposed to not true fans, IWE495, most certainly appreciate you. We can't make you be fans, but if you are, then we most certainly appreciate you. Secret Committee of 21. Let's see what comes up here. Secret Committee of 21. Whoa. Why does it say Intelligence in the War on Independence Organization of Intelligence from CIA? That's weird. Literally, it brings up CIA.gov. What? How does that have anything to do with the Riverside neighborhood in Everett, Washington? That's bizarre. Maybe it's just because of secret committees in general. I see Secret Committee of Correspondence. The Continental Congress established the Committee of Secret. Okay, interesting. All right. Secret Committee of 21, Everett, Washington. Scoop Jackson. What do you guys know about Scoop Jackson and some documents that were found at the University of Washington? What do you know about that photo that 495 took out in front of Scoop Jackson's estate over on Grand Avenue overlooking the coast? By the way, where we took the photo that's on the 495 Deep in Everett first album, Sen was supposed to have been at that photo shoot, but he was late. And it was unfortunate. But nonetheless, he's supposed to have been in that photo with Broccoli, Landers, Spank motherfucking T, and me. But he just was like super, like fucking hours like late. He was a no-show. I mean, he was just late, man, and it just didn't work out. But he's obviously on the new poster, the new photo, as you can see, for 495L4 Rap Group. And he's on many other, inserts and whatnot, different photos inside CD inserts, but he was supposed to have been on that album cover. So where you see the three of us overlooking the coast of Washington State, Sen was actually supposed to have been the fourth person in that photo. I don't know why this isn't coming up, man. Secret Committee of 21. Okay, let's go Riverside. Maybe because it's a secret. Riverside. All right, hold on. Yeah, I guess it's so secret, man, that it just fucking doesn't come up. Interesting. Guess it's been scrubbed from history. Guess it's been scrubbed from the history books. I don't know, man. Mandela effect. Maybe it never existed. Maybe I just made it up. Maybe it's not real. Who knows?